Ready? All right. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Larry James. My company is Speak with Larry, no spaces. And what I want to talk to you about today is the way you want to look on camera. When you create an online presence, right? Now you got your blog or your website or your Facebook account set up, your Twitter account set up, and you want to start creating your content. You want to start creating videos. When you do that, you're going to have to be strategic about how you want to look in front of the camera. I like clothes that kind of exemplify what I do. Sometimes I don't, though. So it just depends on how you feel. And it also depends on the atmosphere that you're setting up moving forward, right? Because just think about every time you saw me from video number one, I was in a suit. My mindset would say, I need to be in a suit. I need to be in a suit. I need to be in a suit. No, you don't. you know, but if that's the image that you're creating or you want your audience to see you, that's it. That's fine. But sometimes you got to be casual, right? But I like casual. I like suits too, but I like casual because, especially when I'm doing business, because I like a relaxed atmosphere. I don't like, having to make too many strategic decisions about simple stuff. This is simple stuff. So when I have a client that I want to help grow their system or create an online presence, then it's not like um, they have to walk this line and this line only, or they they have to come up with some of the input that's going to be necessary. Yeah, it's just like that. That's how it is. It's not me creating it, it's you creating it. I'm just guiding you to how you need to do it. I'm just giving you some assistance, right? I'm helping you. And I'm saving you from making those mistakes that I made or that others have made along this journey. Now, my system is only 90 days long, 30 days each, 30, 60, 90. Excuse me. If you can't organize a business or you can't stay with a system for 90 days, then you never will be able to make 5, 10, 20 years in that system. Never. So that will let you know if you're committed or if you're not, right? 90 days. And it also let me know that I don't have to deal with you much longer than 90 days if you're not interested, right? Because that time is a very essential factor when we're talking about businesses, right? You you have your time, and then if you get a client, you have to become part of that client's world. That client has to have access to you, right? When they have questions, when they need more assistance, when they get stuck, you have to do your due diligence to get them unstuck. But knowing what you know, being the expert in your arena, you can kind of hear certain things. Like think about an auto mechanic. When an auto mechanic hears what problem you're having, if they're really good, they can tell you what the problem is just by listening. There's a knocking when I'm da 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 da. I don't know car. There's a knocking when I do this, do that. Well, that's your transmission, or that's your muffler. I don't know, but anyway, you get my point, right? So you want to be that good on your specific title, whatever subject you're studying, you're learning. You want to be that expert on that. Like you want to know for sure. Now, knowing that requires you to do some things that you haven't been doing. Yes. You know what those things are? Learning. You have to learn about that. You got several ways that you can learn nowadays. You can read books, you can read blogs, you can watch videos, you can listen to podcasts, you can actually participate in a workshop. There are so many ways you can do things today online that you can access information really, really quickly. And it's so clear, just like me talking to you right now, it's so clear that you can understand it without a doubt. Without a doubt. You got it. All you have to do is take action on it, right? But for a lot of people, the start is the most difficult problem, I think. But the more I assess that situation, it's not really the start. It's the fear that's involved with the success or failure that's involved with whether or not you're going to do that. And if that's what's holding you back, you never will start because you're not confident. You have to be confident that you're not going to stop regardless of what happens. And things are not going to go right all the time. It's not how it works. And let me say this though, because a lot of people get caught up in this. And I always have to address this. It's not about the money. It's not about the money. It's about doing what you love and perfecting that. You're doing what you love and you're becoming an expert at that. And when you're able to do that, people notice that. People talk. And then now if you're doing it online, people see you that would never see you, right? Like you guys would never see me if I like I'm a speaker too, right? So I go to different events. Before the COVID, if I didn't go to those events, you would never see me if it wasn't for this internet, right? Never, because you don't go to those seminars and different events. But the beauty is that you can see me now. So I need to get information out to you so you can know who I am. I need you to like and trust me so that when I send a product in front of you, you might say, well, hey, I watched some videos of that guy. I think he really knows what he's talking about. Oh, I really like what he's saying. So I'm gonna give him a shot. See how it works. That's all I ask is a shot, because if I can help you move the needle from where you are to where you want to be, my job is done, right? And I can do that because my company helps you set up the foundation of your business. Now, it's not just your business, it's your online presence too, because there are a lot of people who have an online presence that's able to generate an income, but they don't look at it as a business. They hadn't registered it as a business, but they got affiliate links that they post and they generate money from that, or they have systems set up with eBay or something like Amazon, and they'll go buy a product, take a picture of that product, sell it on eBay. People do things like that all the time. There's so many ways to generate income nowadays that you not being familiar with the computer or you not taking advantage of this opportunity is totally on you. But again, getting back to the title of this video, the way you want to look on camera needs to be consistent as you can make it, right? So if you're gonna wear shirts that exemplify, your company name or what you do, that's great. I always like that. That's extra marketing. That's extra advertising. That's why when I do certain videos, I have banners like that, in the background, so that if you're watching this, you're gonna see those. You're gonna read those. That's what I want you to do, because that's a form of marketing. I'm not saying anything, but they're there for you to take that. He says, "Speak with Larry, no spaces." Okay, he's got a podcast, Speak with Larry's podcast, and that's his trademark, where we all learn something. Well, we all see, when you come to these videos, you're going to learn something that you didn't know. Maybe not a lot, maybe just worded differently, but you're going to learn something, and that's my objective. So with that, always keep that in mind, because I have a closet full of different shirts and different, because I like the bust from the midriff up. That's all I want you to see. You know what I'm saying? And that's all you need to see, because that's what you're here for, the message, right? And that's why you're able to do the beautiful thing from home and just be relaxed. And as long as you're getting your content out, and your content is good stuff, good information, things that can make people want to listen and watch more, that's a win-win. because remember, it's not about the money. It's about you perfecting what you do. And you can't perfect what you do if you don't love it or if you're not in a position to generate money from it. So the money will come. It's a byproduct of you doing what you do. But you have to be doing something, because see, what I'm doing too, I'm giving you guys information. So I'm sharing information with the world. I'm giving content to the world, and the world will give back to me. That's how it works. See, we're all connected in some way, shape, fashion, or form, and not just people. We're connected to the animals. We're connected to the plants. We're connected to the water. We're connected to the soil, to the land. Think about that. Now, you have to know that all that is a brilliant system that's designed for the betterment of the universe. But, we've messed it up through greed, ego, corruption, all that. So I won't go into that. But we're changing. Things are changing. So stay focused. All right. Again, I appreciate you guys stopping by. I have to make these videos a couple of times a week, January through March, because this is my getting to know you, or you getting to know me time, right? So if I were you and I was setting up a system, I like to do things in quarters, like January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, close it out, right? That's a year for my business. That's how I do my business. And I create the beginning of the year, I create different things that I want to get done. Then the next part, I perfect that stuff. Like I'm going to be doing some things with the stock market too. I'm going to be sharing some content with you guys about pretty quickly. I just opened another TD Ameritrade account, and I'm going to I'm doing the research part, and then I'm going to start doing some buying of some stocks through that process. So I'll be sharing some things with you guys about that in the near future. So stay tuned. All right. Thanks again for stopping by. My name is Larry James. My company is Speak with Larry, no spaces. And as always, share with someone else what I've shared with you.